In this video we are going to create an expert advisor that is able to calculate this indicator. It's the envelopes indicator, so let's find out how to do that with MQL4. To get started, please click on a little icon here or press F4 on your keyboard. Now you should see the MetaEditor window, and here you want to click on File, New File, Expert Advisor from Template, Continue. I will call this file Simple Envelopes Indicator. Click on Continue, Continue and Finish. Now you can delete everything above the onTick function and the two command lines here. First we want to create a string variable called signal. We don't assign any values now because we are going to calculate that later. And now we are going to use the included function iEnvelopes to calculate the lower band. This indicator has two bands, a lower band and a higher band, so we need to use two different buffers here. And for the lower band we use the current symbol on the chart and the currently selected period on that chart. We want to calculate the indicator based on 14 candles. We use mode SMA for simple moving average. This 0 here is the shift value. We don't want to use a shift value. The result should be calculated based on the close price. And this value here is a so-called deviation value. If you right-click on the properties for the indicator, you will see that you can change the value here. The bigger the value, the less signals you will get. And I decided to use 0.05 in this case. This parameter here is for the buffer. So what is a buffer? If you mark iEnvelopes and press F1, you will see that the mode parameter here can be used for different things. 2 is for the lower and 1 is for the upper band. So let's actually replace that with mode lower. Here we are. And the last parameter is for the current candle. To calculate the upper band we do the same. This is all pretty much the same code, but this time we are going to use mode upper. And if the close price for candle 1 is below the lower band, we would consider that to be a buy signal, so now we assign the word buy to our signal. Otherwise, if the close price for candle 1 is above the upper band, we would consider that to be a sell signal, and now we would assign the word sell to our signal. And if our signal equals buy and the return value for orders total is 0, that would mean we have no open orders and a buy signal, and in that case we use order send to buy 10 microlot. Otherwise, if the signal equals sell and we have no open orders, we would use order send to sell 10 microlot. Finally, we use the comment statement to output the values for the upper band, the lower band and the signal. And that's about it. Well, if this was too fast for you, or if you have no idea what all the code here does, maybe you want to watch one of the other videos in this basic video series, or maybe even the premium course on our website might be interesting for you. For now, please click on the compile button or press F7. You shouldn't get any errors here, and if this is the case, please click on a little button here or press F4 to go back to MetaTrader. And in MetaTrader, we need to change the template. Otherwise we wouldn't see the indicator. So let's open a new chart window. Click on Insert, Indicators, Trend, Envelopes. Pick a period for 14 candles. The MA method should be simple. Apply to the close price. And the deviation value in this example is 0.05. Of course, you could change that, but please keep in mind that you also have to change it in the source code. Now let's click on OK. Here is the indicator. And now we want to right-click, select Template, Save Template, and save it as tester.tpl. You can override the current one because tester.tpl is what you will see in the next strategy test. If you don't see the strategy tester, please click on View, Strategy Tester, or press Ctrl and R. Please pick the new file, simple envelopes indicator.ex4. Mark the option for the visual mode here and start a test. Here we are. We already see the first buy trade because candle 1 was below the lower line here, and that's because of this gap. So our little expert advisor works as expected, and in this little video you have learned how to create an expert advisor that is able to calculate the envelopes indicator, and you have done it yourself with a few lines of MQL4 code.